Here's a quick demo on how I put the Mojo 3D printed ligature on a bass clarinet mouthpieces. It would apply to saxes too, but there's some unique things with the bass clarinet neck. I designed these so that the ends of the top pieces, the yokes as I call them, have a little nub on them so they hang over the mouthpiece and kind of grip this shoulder as you tighten it up. And if the mouthpiece is tapered, then it keeps it from sliding down the mouthpiece. So if it's a straight body sax mouthpiece, you don't really need that, but most clarinet mouthpieces that are smooth can benefit from this unique feature. I have two kinds of cord. I have this synthetic silk, which is really looks nice, but it's a little more floppy than I have this black Kevlar. So I'm going to show you with this one. Like with any ligature, you slide it on, center it up, but you have to, gently push the yoke over the top. Look down the beak to make sure it's centered on the top. Okay, you got to, futz with getting the reed straight and the ligature straight, and you tighten it up. Now, I like these fairly tight. This is an older design that has ends that are some excess cord here and some screws here that I can make adjustable. Problem is, once you adjust it a few times, the plastic strips out. So I actually prefer a newer design where I trim these flush and just set it up to the right size and forget about it and get these things out of the way. So, but I use this because the color contrast makes it easier to show the ligature on the mouthpiece. And what I wanted to show is these side pieces are kind of optional where you put them. But where I like to, I started with them up pretty high and they were just mostly decorative, but down lower, they're kind of nice in that they keep the string off the mouthpiece, the cord off the mouthpiece, and so that it only contacts the reed. And I don't know that that's real important, but there are ligatures out there that tout that as a design feature, that they don't crush the ends, mostly for cane reeds. I don't think on synthetics it's that big of a deal. So I like to adjust these so that when you look at the space between the reed and the side piece and the two cords, that they make kind of a square, okay, on both sides. And if they don't, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if they're not right, you just kind of, you may have to loosen the ligature a little and press them a little because the cord, it's on the Kevlar black cord pretty stiff. It moves a lot easier on this silk, but you can just kind of scoot them in place. So that's it. Now, with this overhang here, being how it's a round shoulder, when you put it on the bass clarinet neck, it doesn't interfere with anything. There's enough space there for it. But there are a few mouthpieces out there that have no rounded shoulder, like this Bundy. And so with them, this isn't going to go in flush. There's no space for this nub. So either you pull the mouthpiece out a little bit and tune it here, or what I would do on these is I would actually file a round spot here so that these two nubs have a place to hold on to. Now I can make these without the nubs, and I do, but it's a nice feature that I have here. So there you have it. And with the stiffer Kevlar cord, it kind of holds its shape somewhat. This is a black Kevlar, black on black. This one, it's a little more floppy, but and this is for a contrabass. But they both work. They both sound similar to me. It's just a really good responding ligature.